How's it going, guys? My name is Seth, and yeah, I'm in pain right now. Fuck. Right before I just went to come over here and record, I was going into the kitchen and I smashed my foot on the fine china cabinet, and this is probably one of the worst times I've ever stubbed my toe ever. I'm pretty sure I might have broken it, but oh, it hurts like a son of a bitch. But I'm gonna power through because no, I think it's Big Girls Don't Cry, or whatever that song that Fergie made was, and well, let's be honest, she fucking sucks as a singer. I mean, a couple years ago, I remember when she did the All-Star game, the NBA All-Star game national anthem, and everyone was laughing. So yeah, one way to respect the country. But we're not going to talk about this, and I'm not going to ramble on either. I just want to talk about opportunity, mainly, because there's a lot of things in life. Now, a couple weeks ago, I think I talked about courage and how you only have and as I look at the footage and I missed my sound text. Yep, that sounds about right. But looking back in life, or looking back a couple weeks ago, I talked about courage and how all you really need is 1 second of bravery to do something. And I guess this leads into another thing where sometimes you only get one shot at something, and that never pops up again. For example, when I was in 7th grade, our class trip, we had 2 class trips. Well, we had one that all 7th graders went on, which was to go down to a local amusement park. Not local, it's like Kennywood. It's about, I think it's like now an hour and a half. It used to be like 2.5 hours. It was probably 2.5 hours with the bus full of kids, but that to Kennywood. There was another trip where right after school ended, it was literally the next day after the last day of school, we would go to Chicago. We got to go to a bunch of different stuff. We went to Wrigley Field. We went and actually watched the Cubs game, which this was right after they had the World Series, so they had people still like Chris Bryant, not Nola, but Jake Arrieta. Trying to remember who else. I think Yan Gomez was on that team. Kyle Schwarber was as well, and oh my god, I can't think of his name. Not Russell, but Javier Baez and Rizzo. I don't know why I forgot Rizzo, but we got to do that. We got to go to a lot of museums. We went to the pier down there, which was fun. We didn't get shot, which was amazing, and we got a noise complaint as well. So yeah, really fun. Also, we went to I forget what it's called now, but we went to Sears Tower, which is pretty fun. And my one friend who actually played a lot of games with, he is very fearful of heights. Like, he hates that. So I was able to finally get him into like the skybox. It was all made of glass and stuff. And when I got in here, I was like, "Hey, watch this." Jumped as high as I can and landed. Everyone cleared that room. I mean, I wasn't. I'm trying to see. Obviously I was in 7th grade. I was like 150 at the time, which wasn't that bad. I think in 5th grade, I'm pretty sure I was 150. So I was starting to lose weight, which now, yeah, I wish I could go back to 150. Well, not really. I think I'd be a stick if I was 150. So I gotta have a little bit of a happy gut down here. But it just goes to show that all those chances always don't come up. And speaking of that, there was only like 48 people, and it wasn't just 7th graders, it was 8th graders as well. So I made my mom have me and my other friend, because we live next to each other, drop us off at the school at 7 o'clock. We waited there for 45 minutes just so we could get to be the first ones to go to trip, which the next year they got rid of that whole idea because there was like 200 kids. We all kept inching up, which they kept yelling at us. So yeah, they did not like that. So the next year they did a lottery thing for Philadelphia, which I really wasn't interested. I mean, it's not like Chicago. Philadelphia, for those that don't live in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia is a shitty place. I mean, the traffic's just awful. It's just the people there. It depends. Like, depending on the sports team, like especially as Penguins fans, Flyers fans are awful. Eagles fans can be awful. Phillies are okay, but and then yeah, it's just not a fun place compared to Chicago. I mean, yeah, Chicago's not that fun either. But how many times am I going to go to Chicago compared to Philly? So, but yeah, it's like it just shows that opportunities always come and go, and hell, one opportunity might not come back. Which that's how I kind of started this channel, because as I was thinking about it during my senior year, and obviously I was going through a lot of stuff that year, I was just thinking about it, and it's like, I was thinking about the what ifs, and it's like, oh man, what if I started that YouTube channel just a couple years earlier, you know? It's like, what if I was like 14, 15? I was like, why am I saying what if? Why don't I just do it now? Because then I couldn't stop asking this question. Yeah, what if? What if I did it? What if I didn't? And guess what? If this doesn't work out, which it probably won't, but if it doesn't work out, I can say at least I tried. Like, how many people said they've tried? No, well, probably a bunch of people on YouTube, but actually giving it a try. You know, just not like upload like how old YouTube used to be, like all about trick shots and stuff. Now, like especially in gaming, that's about being a sweat lord. But you know, it's like I always wish I could go back to those early days of YouTube when things were simple, when it wasn't really about clout. It was just having fun on this platform, which there seems to be a change in the guard in this. Another change in the guard, I should say. You know, a lot of people are leaving. As I'm recording this video, actually, this audio, Matt Pat just officially left YouTube. Well, kind of, yeah. He's no longer going to do the game theory anymore. So, and then same thing. A lot of people are leaving the platform. Like Moo just left, and a lot of people are stepping away. Like Nogla's starting to step away, or Dahi de Nogla, I should say, is stepping away. And yeah, it just shows that there's gonna be a change in the guard, and if I can lead this change in the holy shit, I am finally just realizing the video quality on this. I don't know why it's this bad. I mean, the other videos I usually have aren't this bad. It's this looks like 480. This is 480i. Holy shit! But yeah, no. So back to the topic. Yeah, it's like there's a change in the guard, and who knows? Maybe I could be a part of that. Probably not, but I know I wouldn't if I didn't, because not everything's gonna work out. But if you try, two things are gonna happen: either it works or it don't work. But if you don't, well, there's one thing that's gonna happen: it doesn't work. And I guess the one thing I was afraid of the most during middle school and high school was failure, and no, I just didn't want to hear the answer no, or didn't want to hear, oh, you're not going to be able to do it. It's like, no, fuck that. I'm done with that shit. I want to be able to, write my own story. Oh, yeah, the camper. As I'm watching this, I realized there was a fucking camper right there who was being a little dickhead. Don't worry, I killed him. No, or not this one, but I think I killed him next kill. But anyways, yeah, it just shows that, it's like I finally stopped, like, living out this what if and fear, and I've landed on my face multiple times now, which, I'm fine with that. I mean, my face ain't that pretty, but, well, it's somewhat pretty, but still, I don't have words right now. I lost all my train of thought, so, I'm probably gonna end the video there, so, yeah, finally back, caught up. I got the video from last Monday uploading tomorrow, so, yeah, hope you all have an amazing week, and I'll see you next time.